Hello and welcome to a story where magic isn't just about spells, but about the heart. Let's journey to a kingdom where a forest's guardian changes the destiny of a king. Long ago, there was a kingdom where every creature in the royal forest trembled in fear. The king, a man consumed by a strange obsession, spent his days capturing animals to fill his vast private zoo. The forest, once a vibrant sanctuary, was now a place of sorrow. Watching this endless cruelty was a magical being known as the Green Enchantress, a guardian born from the very heart of the woods. Her power was immense, but the king was protected by a strange, unknown magic that deflected any direct spell. She knew force wouldn't work, so she decided on a different kind of magic, the kind that enchants the soul. Leaving the source of her power behind, the enchantress transformed into a simple village girl. Under the guise of a scullery maid, she entered the cold stone walls of the palace. Away from her forest, her magic vanished, leaving her with only her wits and her innate kindness. As she went about her humble duties, a strange thing began to happen. The king, usually so focused on his next hunt, found himself inexplicably distracted. He'd pause his royal duties, his mind filled with an unfamiliar warmth, a feeling he couldn't quite place. He found himself drawn to the quiet grace of the new scullery maid, intrigued by her simple spirit and the gentle way she treated everyone and everything. With every passing day, the king's obsession with his zoo faded. He spent less time with his hunters and more time seeking out the company of the mysterious maid. He didn't know why, but her presence felt more fulfilling than any prize he had ever captured. The courtiers whispered amongst themselves, baffled by the king's sudden transformation. His stern demeanor had softened, his eyes no longer held the cold glint of a predator, but a newfound curiosity and light. The forest, for the first time in years, experienced a period of quiet, a reprieve from the constant threat of the king's traps and nets. The animals began to cautiously emerge, sensing a change in the air. To celebrate a royal occasion, a grand ball was announced. Princesses from neighboring realms arrived in their finest gowns, each hoping to capture the king's attention. The ballroom glittered with jewels and silk, a dazzling display of wealth and power. But as the night unfolded, it wasn't a princess who captivated the court. It was the humble scullery maid, her simple kindness shining brighter than any diamond. In that moment, as she stood before the throne, her disguise melted away, revealing her true form, the magnificent Green Enchantress. A gasp swept through the hall. She was not a royal by title, but a queen in her own right. Her power rooted in love and courage. The king, finally understanding the source of his change of heart, was filled not with anger, but with awe and gratitude. He honored the promise she had drawn from his soul without a single word. The very next day, the gates of the zoo were opened, and every captured animal was returned to the wild. A royal decree was issued banning sport hunting forever. Peace finally returned to the forest, and the enchantress, her mission complete, chose to stay by the king's side. Her magic, now a celebrated force of nature and compassion, helped the kingdom flourish. They ruled together, a living reminder that the greatest power isn't found in a crown, but in kindness, and that love is truly the most powerful enchantment of all. Thank you so much for watching this magical tale with us. If you enjoyed the story, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure. See you next time.